short time before I went to America, a friend of mine, an English sculptor, said to me, "You'll love America, Vaughan. It's made for you. It's dynamic. They work hard. They got a can-do spirit. You'll absolutely love it." And he said, then he told me a little tale. He'd been teaching in the US for about 6 months on a sabbatical over from England, art school in England. And he said he was driving in the deep south one day, and he stopped at a gas station, mum and pop gas station. And the guy came out, Pop came out and said, "What can I get you, fella?" And he said, "Can you fill her up, please?" I said, "Sure thing." "You're not from around here, are you?" I said, "No." "Where are you from?" I said, "I'm from England." "New England?" I said, "No, England." "England? In New England?" "No, England." "I don't know it." "England in Europe." "In Europe? England in Europe? Okay. How long have you been here?" He said, "I've been here 3 months." 3 months? You sure picked the language up fast. I thought he'd made that up, but when I got to America, I realised he hadn't. And at one ceremony I had soon after arriving, an annual ceremony that takes place to celebrate the foundation of the university, which was founded in mid-18th century, old by American standards. They sing what used to be the national anthem before it's replaced by the Star and Stripes in 1931. And it's this. "My country 'tis of the sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside let freedom ring." And I said afterwards to one of the professors there, I said, "But that's the English God Save the Queen, it's the English national anthem." And he said, "Is it, Vaughan? I didn't know that. That's amazing." There were lots of things that I found I was taken back by that people didn't know. They didn't know the Boy Scouts were founded in England, and there are other things as well. But I wondered why this was, because the people are stupid, why would it be? And I think there are two reasons. One was that America was self-sufficient because of its vast size. Economically, you could see just driving around it. It didn't need the rest of the world, certainly not then. But the other thing, possibly more importantly, is that it's a country of immigrants. And that immigration sort of attitude of assimilation, of wanting to become an American, even 2 or 3, 4, 6 generations later, was still there. And because people had reinvented themselves, they'd left the old world behind, and they wanted to become Americans, even though they might take Italian cooking or whatever it was, but not the history of their country. It's completely, and they started anew in this invented country. And one of the reasons why it was so successful is that America itself had invented its own history in a way. And that's one of the things I liked, because I'd reinvented myself. I'd been a failure at school, and I felt at home in America. And that's one of the reasons, I think, was that it was an opportunity to become a new person yet again. And that was something that I very much admired. But I remember when I'd been there about 3 years, I was in a restaurant with American friends, other teachers and artists and so on. Not all artists, teaching other subjects as well. And one of them leant across and said, "How's your green card going?" I said, "Well, I've got 4 years, it runs out next year." They said, "Oh yeah, but that's when you can apply, you can apply for US citizenship then, you can get your US citizenship. That's what you want to do next, isn't it?" And I looked about, and I didn't want to be rude, so I said, so I stood up and I sang this. "For he might have been a Russian, a French or Turk or Prussian, or perhaps Italian, or perhaps Italian. But in spite of all temptations to belong to other nations, said, thank you so much, and I bowed, and that was that.